as we continue to prep for our Moab trip next week, one of the things we need to do is to put the trim rings on the wheels. This protects the wheels as we're off-roading against nicks and scratches and bumps and things like that, that if we do hit something really hard, that trim ring is going to take the damage instead of the wheel itself. It helps protect the aluminum, protect us when we're off-road. Let's go ahead and get started. I've got everything I need here in the back of the Jeep. I've got my driver with a number 10 socket. I've got the bolts, and then I've got my trim rings that just came back from the powder coat shop. Let's go ahead and open these up right now. Looks like they just threw a little saran wrap or some packing stuff around them. I'm gonna cut that off quickly. All right. Let's take this, well, not quite. Let's take this first one and get this installed. So I'm gonna start by taking just one bolt, just kind of loosely putting it in here. Now there's an important piece here. These trim rings have a little divot here. That is for the air up nozzle. If I don't place that in the right spot, I won't be able to use my air down tool to be able to air the tires down. So I'm gonna flip this around. You can see there's some words and things in here. I'm gonna make sure this side's out and the bump is lined up at the right spot. I'm gonna loosely put in one screw here and another one over here, just to kind of hold it in place. Now it's important you put these in loosely because you need a little wiggle room to make sure that all the bolts can get in. So I'm just gonna quickly, now that it's in place, just put in each bolt. With all the bolts in nice and loose, okay, I want to tighten it down. Now, a lot of people say don't use a hammer driver for this. If you can be careful of the trigger and do it slowly and nicely, it'll speed up your job a lot. You just want to be gentle with it and not go too fast or too hard. It's just enough to get them to speed up this step for you, not enough to actually tighten them down. You want to be careful not to go too tight on these. If you don't go too tight, you're going to strip your aluminum. All right. Finally, I have a number 10 ratcheting wrench. Now this is a flex head wrench, which means I can kind of put it at an angle like this. Okay, so it's pushing away from, or sitting away from the tire. Okay, lock it in place. That's this little button here. Okay, I'm going to lock it in place, and then I can go around and tighten all the bolts. And that's it. It's all tightened up. This is going to do a great job protecting our wheel against rocks. Add a little color to it, which looks nice, at least for me. And now we just have to go around and repeat the process on all the other wheels. All the trim rings are on, ready to protect our wheels when we're in Moab next week. Very excited about this. I think the red looks great. I think it matches well with the other red accents on my Jeep. What do you think? Do you like the red? Would you have done something different? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you think it's appropriate. Thanks.